Hello, welcome back to the Corner Kick. I'm with my friend and co-host Aaron. How are you today, Aaron?
Hi Nathan, I'm great. Ready to talk about the football world.
Good. So this year on the Corner Kick, we're setting up a bit differently. I did mention it in the last video that I posted. This time we're going to do 2 different podcasts a week. 2 shorter ones, so there'll be a preview one with the weekend's action, which we're looking forward to, which we'll talk about. So that's the one we're posting today. And then on a Monday at 6 p.m, we'll be posting a review of all the action where we talk about what's gone on, great players, best goals, that kind of thing. So to kick off, we'll talk about the game last night. What did you think, Aaron? Man United, Man City, City through to the cup final.
Well, both teams in the league are doing pretty well. Obviously, United have proven a lot of people wrong this season, but obviously in the cup anything can happen. And I know City won, but it could have went either way.
Yeah, it was a bit of a boring game. I'm not going to lie. It started off so fast. There was 3 disallowed goals in the first 10 minutes, 2 offside goals, and for City, and John Stones scored an own goal, which was given offside from the build-up. De Bruyne hit the post with a great shot. But the second half, like end of first half, start of second half was so boring, and the City ended up scoring from the set piece. And then after that, when City are 1-0 up, I think that's how they like it, because United will just come on to them and then they can counter at any time. They got the second goal, the game was dead after that, and they'll go on to play Spurs in the final. Do you think it'll be a good game in the final?
Well, Spurs, obviously, they're proven to be a top side this season. They've got the goal threat, and they're actually building well in the defence areas also. But obviously, like I say, because it's a cup game, it could go either way. City, it could be a tight game, but I reckon City 60-40 to win.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think City could play into Spurs' hands because they love a counter-attack. The other week, Spurs beat them 2-0. They've got Kane and Son up front, so anything's possible. But it will be a good game. And going from one cup to another, it is FA Cup weekend this weekend. I know the Liverpool game's in doubt. However, there does seem to be some decent games on. Newcastle, Arsenal is one. Manchester United, Watford. Which games will you be tuning into?
Well, I do like the FA Cup. I like, obviously, in the third round with all the lower teams, like Cali United, for example, get involved and stuff like that. Our hometown, But yeah, I'll probably switch one. Well, if Liverpool's on, I'll probably watch that. But obviously, because it's my team and all that, and yeah, I hope to go all the way. To be fair.
So you think Liverpool could go all the way? Yeah, they are favourite for the FA Cup this year.
Well, Klopp needs a trophy in England. I know he's won the league, obviously, but obviously one of the trophies that the domestic trophies in England, he hasn't won one yet. So I'd like him to get his hands on the FA Cup.
That's all he hasn't won, to be fair. But I think Klopp's one of them coaches. Like Pochettino was the same at Spurs. They said, I don't know whether it's a foreign mentality, but they weren't really into domestic cups. It was more like, we're going to go for the Champions League or the league. Everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. Like Klopp last season in the Carabao Cup, he was playing all the youth players and stuff. But obviously, the FA Cup's different kettle of fish, and I think it's got the history of England in it, and I think Klopp needs to win it this season.
Yeah, well, I'd say Man United have a chance, but they'd probably make it to the semi-final and lose again. That's 4 semi-finals in a row they've lost after last night. But I'd probably go for Arsenal as a dark horse because it seems to be their trophy in recent years. And I think Frank Lampard's Chelsea got to the final last year. They could be in with a shout. Just your usual top teams, really. Spurs, again, they're in the League Cup final. They could go on a cup run. They look more like a cup team than a league-winning title team to me. What do you think?
Yeah, well, like you're right there with Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal, they've won them. I think it's the most FA Cups out of all the England teams. But
yeah, you're right.
Obviously, Spurs, they'll be aching for a cup also. But yeah, it's the beauty of the FA Cup when you just don't know what's going to happen, and it could go anyone's way.
Yeah, it's the little teams beating the big teams is what we like to see. So hopefully there'll be a few upsets tomorrow. And that's all we have time for today. So thank you everybody for listening. And for those who are listening over YouTube, if you haven't already, please go and check out our new FIFA 21 Career Mode series with Newcastle United, Toon Army to the top. The support has been great so far. So if we can reach 100 views by Sunday, I will post the second episode early rather than Wednesday at 6 p.m. Other than that, we'll be back on Monday for a Weekend Roundup podcast at the same time of 6 p.m. If you don't already, head over to our social media platforms at the Corner Kick 20 and drop us a follow so you can stay updated.